modified suture button Latarjet procedure with Coracoacromial ligament and pectoralis preservation, a novel approach to avoid subscapulary split. There is no conflict of interest. Preoperative CT scan is used to measure the size and shape of the coracoid. The perfect fitting circle of the healthy glenoid is assessed, as well as the defect size of the myriad affected glenoid. Finally, the simulated coracoid bone block is placed in the defect area of the affected glenoid for preoperative simulation. The patient was placed in a beach position. The bony landmarks of the shoulder and the 3 portals were marked. Make a 2.5 cm incision at the surface projection of the coracoid. After exposing the upper surface of the coracoid, separate the pectoralis. Measure the length of the coracoid. Perform an osteotomy along the preoperative designed osteotomy line. Bluntly dissect the conjoint tendon for more than 5 cm. Drill a 2 mm central tunnel and a 1.5 mm lateral tunnel in the coracoid bone block. Thread 2 high-thread sutures through the central hole of the end-button and then through the central tunnel of the bone block for fixation. Thread another high-thread suture through the side hole of the end-button and then thread the lateral tunnel of the bone block using a cross-stitch method for anti-rotation. These photos show that the coracoid, CA ligament, and pectoralis were measured. All the processed sutures on the coracoid are put into the cannula. The coracoid is then placed into the incision and in front of the subscapularis. The pectoralis can be sutured to a coracoid remnant with low tension. The skin incision is closed to avoid water leakage and used as an anterior portal. After the coracoid setup was finished, perform limited debridement of the tissue in front of and behind the subscapularis. Pass a PDS suture sequentially through the marked position on the subscapularis, which corresponds to the 4 to 5 o'clock position on the glenoid. Guide the pre-positioned sutures on the coracoid from front to back through the subscapularis for later use. After refreshing the glenoid defect, use the previously marked points and a custom-made locator to drill a 2 mm bone tunnel in the glenoid and pass the PDS guide suture through, pulling it out from the anterior portal for later use. From the posterior portal, insert a grasper to pull out the pre-positioned fixation and anti-rotation sutures from the glenoid, which were placed through the anterior lateral portal. Adjust the tip of the coracoid to align with the anterior subscapularis suture entry point, and put the anti-rotation suture backward. When the tip of the coracoid is visible behind the subscapularis, simultaneously pull the fixation and anti-rotation sutures until the coracoid fully enters the joint. Guided by the PDS suture, pull the coracoid central fixation suture through the bone tunnel in the glenoid and out through the posterior portal. Once the coracoid is satisfactorily positioned, secure the fixation and anti-rotation sutures. If necessary, add an additional fixation suture at the conjoint tendon. Finally, with the shoulder in abduction and external rotation, observe the dynamic relationship between the subscapularis and the coracoid bone block. The photo shows that due to the limited debridement of the soft tissue in front of and behind the subscapularis, the interference with the axillary nerve is minimized. Thank you for your attention.